There you go. So yeah, what's up guys? It's your boy 6 and 7 and I am back. So yeah, today the video is about my One Piece Bandai Card Game Fest run from yesterday's tournament, big tournament. So we're gonna run through my deck profile and the stuff that I realized during the event. And yeah, I'm kind of amazed about my run because if you're not aware, yesterday I got 17th place, so out of 401 players. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because I didn't made it into top cut, so it's only top 16. That's only one placement. Oh my god. And I'm kind of surprised because on the last round, on the on the ninth round, I was at table 2. Then at the final ranking, I got, kind of surprised because I kind of got demoted into 17th placement. I think my resistance is not that strong because some of the players I think that I defeated during Swiss is they kind of drop or something like that. Because I'm not really that into technical when it comes to placement and bracket system, because I'm the type of player that only plays and just try my best to win. But yeah, but still I'm glad because going into the tournament I really don't have any expectations whatsoever, because for like a couple of weeks I don't have any One Piece practice, even in real life. I kind of watch a little bit, but I'm unmotivated doing so because I just discovered Pokemon. So yeah, a friend of mine introduced me the game and I kind of got hooked. So yeah, I built a deck in real life. I built a Charizard and Pidgeotto EX. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed the game. So that's what I did. These past few weeks, I just played Pokemon. Yeah, going into the tournament, I was just expecting that my run will be like X2, then drop, then go to the Manila Bay, a certain mall here, because they have a card show there. I want to hunt for some Pokemon staples and play a couple of games with some friends. But yeah, for some surprising reason, my god, my prolonged there my stay there kind of prolonged because I managed to finish all the rounds until round 9 with final record of X2. So yeah, I will run down the leaders that I fought and my deck profile. All right. So yeah, the deck that I use is Black Imu. So it's still a black deck. So if if you're not aware, guys, I'm a fan of black decks like Croblucci. What else? Black Smoker. So yeah, that's mostly my card pool. What else? Dual colors. So Sabo. That's a red block. That's a red block, right? Yeah, red block. And I think the only card exception with the black color that I have here is the blue purple Reiju, because the art is badass. So yeah, I finished again I finished 17th, right? So top 32 gets prize cards. This is, I think this is the flagship Zoro, and I got the One Piece Day Luffy with cool. This is a very cool artwork. All Luffy's form. Yeah, all up to the Gear 5 form. Oh, it's yeah. This is the card. So yeah, I'm planning to grade this. Hopefully, it will come back to 10. Let's hope. So yeah, really cool artworks. Yeah. Again, the deck that I use, guys, is Black Imu. So right out of the bat, during the introduction of this leader, I kind of dig the gameplay because not only it places a stage at the start of the game, it gives you that hand filter effect. So if you're not aware, and I think leader that has this kind of effect is Sakazuki, where you discard one card and draw one card. Yeah, I think that's a big factor when it comes to meta-defying leaders effect. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But the real power of this leader comes from its core cards. All right, so yeah, the more you establish your board, the more you establish your board and your trash, the more this card shines. Yeah, your leader. All right, so first effect, where you places one stage. So the stage that you, sorry guys, I'm just gonna tab the application in the OP sim because I'm not familiar with the cards names. So yeah, the start of the game, you're gonna, oh my god, yeah, freaking translated this into Japanese, but yeah, you get the idea, guys. So either you're gonna place the stage, the cost 7 or the cost 1 stage. So also guys, I don't want to be how can I say this, really in depth when it comes to explaining the cards and the combos behind it. So I will just try my best to give you the gist of how I understand each card from this deck. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to playing Imu, the thing that I prioritize is whoever I fight against with, whoever leader I fight against with, is my priority is going second. So the only exception that I will do, where I will use I will use the cost 1 event, is whenever I face up against a purple deck, whether it's purple Luffy, black purple Luffy, or any purple deck whatsoever in the format, I will place this cost stage 1, because this is like a workaround for their Magellan. You know, Magellan that returns Mondon. So yeah, because if you go second, and if you're going second and your curve is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? The moment that you're on curve 8, they will drop a Magellan on you, and your Gorosei cost 10 will get delayed for 1 turn, right? So just imagine you have this stage, and let's say you're going second again. So your curve is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then they, how can I say this? They return on your curve 8. Yeah, on your curve 8, they summon Magellan. Then they return 1 Dawn. And on your next curve, you will be 9. So this stage effect, it reduces your Celestial Dragon's cost in the hand by 1. So you still get to able to summon your Gorosei 10, which is cost 9 only because of this effect. But yeah, that's kind of my explanation when it comes to fighting. When it comes to placing the priority stages that you need to use when it comes to specific matchups. All right, but regardless, I really prioritize this stage. So yeah, use this stage if you're up against mirror matches, Imu versus Imu. Use this, or any purple deck, any purple deck, so you can fight against Magellan. And there's this only one exception. Sorry, there's also this one exception that I use this if you're up against Red Rayleigh, because you need to summon Mars as early as possible, because let's say you lose the die roll, right? Worst case scenario, you lose the die roll, then your opponent decides you go first. Then your stage is this. So your curve is 1-1-3-5, right? And your opponent will be 2-4-6. So the moment they are on curve 4, they will be able to summon Luffy cost 4. Luffy, he's cost 4, right? Wait, I'm just gonna check in the sim, guys. So Luffy, yeah, Luffy cost 4, where it summons another red character with a power of 3k or less. So yeah, so that's the time that they will, overwhelm you in board presence. So you use instead this, because you will be delayed for like 3 turns. You will not be able to summon. You will not be able to summon Mars because you are only at curve 5, unless you use this stage. So on curve 5, Mars cost 6 will get reduced, so he will become cost 5. So yeah, you will be able to summon. You will be able to answer Luffy on your curve 5 with this stage, because Mars is only cost 5. Yep. So yeah. With that said, yeah, that's how I read Imu when it comes to using stage. So before we shuffle our deck, so I asked my opponents, can I see your leader first, and we die roll so I can determine the stage that I will use. So yeah, that's happening there. So yeah, hope you guys get that. All right, so matchups. So we're gonna discuss matchups first. So what happened here? So yeah, first game I fought against red green Luffy. So I won the die roll and went second. And just to give you guys a heads up, mostly I won all my die rolls, first match to last. And the only moment that I lost my die roll is when I fought against Imu, but I kind of got surprised because they decided to go first. So I will explain later why they prefer to go first. So it's the only time that I lost the die roll, and still they decide for me to go second. But yeah, overall, round 1 to 9, I went second. So I was lucky on that part. And yeah, first game is Luffy red green. So I won the matchups. And what's the summary that happened there? So wait, I'm gonna like Anji. So as you may know, Luffy, the new Luffy red green, is like, it has this effect where they have 3 2k counters where they just need to rest one don or more, as long as there are 5 or less don. So yeah, that's like a total of 10k. So yeah, but I think that the only downside of that deck is they don't have a lot of 2-way counters in hand, because they rely on don restand effects. But still, I managed to survive until curve 10 with a healthy life. So yeah, I kind of bounced back there, and mostly all of their characters, their core characters like Sanji cost 5, and I don't know what else. What else? And they have a lot of searchers, right? But the only thing that I am aware of that deck is their win con is Zoro, and at the late game they will drop Sanji, so Zoro will be unblockable. And yeah, the Emo deck has a lot of blockers and counters in the late game, but if they manage to land that combo, that can be lethal. So yeah, in the early game, I really tried my best removing all of their characters that has protection. Like, I think I remember they have like Koishiro, and Tashigi on the board. So yeah, try my best removing them with my Mars. So in the Mulligan, I kept Stussy in hand. So if they drop Zoro, I can remove it with Stussy. So they like wasted their entire turn. And yeah, I think they are aware of that because at some point I trash one Stussy in hand. So yeah, I think they are aware that that I have another Stussy in hand. So they are not dropping their Zoro because they don't have any sort of protection on the field. So yeah, but before that happens, I managed to pressure the field and finish the game. And next is Red Black Sabo. So still 1 second, and I I win the game. So yeah, I managed to reach curve 10 with a healthy life, and I think facing up against Imu and going to curve 10 with a healthy life is a sign that you're kind of behind. So yeah, opponents really need to puzzle out how to pressure this deck going up to the tendon, or else yeah, mostly the emo deck will mostly win the game. And next is I fought against Zoro Green, so I went second again. And the thing here about Zoro matchups is uh, in the early game going to the late game curve 10, I really disciplined myself not going swinging to their life, because I focus on starving them of resources. So every Zoro matchups that I fought against, it's the same pattern that I'm seeing, because going into curve 10, they have a healthy life like 5 life, but in exchange their hand size is like 5 or less, sometimes 3 or less, because they try Zoro gameplay now is they try their best to establish a board, and my game plan is starve them of resources and doing my best to survive with a healthy life. So on curve 10, when I drop my Gorosei 10, I will be able to bounce back in the game by having 2 blockers on the field and establish counters, event counters in hand, and some 2-way counters. So yeah, that's how I managed to win the game. So yeah. And next is round 4. I fought against Red Blue Ace. So the match kind of got dragged out, and we managed to finish the 30 minutes timer, and I kind of got my opponent kind of got lucky there, because on their summon of Yamato, the draw 2, they managed to draw 2K counters. So yeah, I kind of got how can I say this? The lethal kind of didn't push through. Then yeah, I just decided to give the game to my opponent, because he will be able to block all my attacks, and on the next turn they have like Roger and they are in 0 life, and I have 1 life only. So yeah, I don't have any more counters in hand to stop that. So yeah, that's my first loss. And next is Imu. So Mirror. So they won the die roll and still decides to go first. So yeah, how did I won there? So I think when it comes to Emo Mirror, so whoever managed to establish a board with Saturns and Jupiter has the upper hand in winning the game, because going to curve 10, the Saturn and Jupiter board presence is really just enough to get to I think win the game before summoning your Gorosei 10, because Saturns and Jupiters will act like pseudo blockers. So if they do not remove those characters on the field, the 7K swings can be, you know, a bit troublesome. Troublesome. So yeah, that's what I did, and I kind of pressured them on that part, and yeah, that's how I think I won the game. And when it comes to I think emo meter, just try your best to, you know, use your event counters the most during early to mid game, because on the late game, when two of you are now summoning Gorosei 10s, there's no freaking room anymore to use that events, because both of you are using the stage 1, so both of you don't have any more dons to use that events anymore. So yeah. Next is Zoro again. So I fought against Zoro. So yeah, same strategy. I starved them of resources, and when I dropped the Gorosei 10, that's where I bounced back. And I think this is a close fight, because I think they have 4 characters that swing at my life directly, and they managed to rest 2 of my blockers. So yeah, I think they have low, the 6 cost, 6k, and 2 Perona and 1 Zoro. So yeah, they use the event where you use that and you rest like, I think, 3 dons. So they rest 2 of my blockers, so they only have like 6 don. I think they swing at Zoro first. Then I'm at 2 life, so I took the swing. And no, I didn't took the swing. So I have 2 life, 2 active don, and 2 4K 4K counters in hand, and I think 1 2K. So they swing with low first, then I block with 2K, then swing with Zoro, then I took the swing. So yeah, only down to 1 life. I really forget what really happened there, but I think I kinda got lucky there, because at my life I took a 2K counter, and yeah, I think that's the last card that I used to, you know, counter all their attacks. And next is Zoro Sanji. So I kinda got surprised, because I fought that kind of deck, not expecting it in the, you know, upper table. So yeah, still props to that guy, because he still managed to get that far using that deck. So yeah, I think being One Piece YouTuber is the advantage of me playing, you know, all sorts of decks. So I kind of got, you know, the idea on how to play the deck and their gimmick. So yeah, I kind of expected what are the things that they will do. So yeah, I kind of won the game without any issues whatsoever. Yeah, still it's fun that, you know, it's not every day that you see that kind of deck. And round 8 I fought against another Zoro. So yeah, same playstyle. I starved them of resources, and the funny thing here is we both kind of got brick. So yeah, they didn't draw any Tashigis, and for me, I didn't draw any 1 cost character that mills, and I didn't draw any 1 cost event whatsoever during the whole game. So yeah, so I just manually completed all my Goroseis in hand. So yeah, bounce back during, you know, curve 10, and that's how I won. And last game is I fought against Red Blue Ace, and yeah, didn't manage to close lethal, and they kinda, you know, the probability of their hand, I think all of their hand card, all of that are counters, and the one last card that they have in hand is Roger, and I conceded. Excuse me. And yeah, uh, tournament result, X2. Yeah, so far that's the highest achievement that I achieve in a One Piece big event tournament. So yeah, hopefully we get far in the future, because in the past my first big event is I got 70 something placement using Roblucci. The next is I got 40 plus placement using Roblucci again. And yeah, this time I got 17th place, so close, using Black Imu. So yeah, perhaps in the future, we might get there. Hopefully, if we really put our minds and our priority playing One Piece, we might. And yeah, I think there's a saying that sometimes the universe doesn't hold you back. It holds you in place just long enough to make sure you understand what you're truly capable of. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna run through the deck profile. So yeah. Okay, so we're using Imu, our leader, one of one stage. Okay, so this is the deck profile, guys. Okay, so this is not that overly complicated, guys. So this is a straightforward build. So I'm using 3 VVs. So yeah, VV is really something, guys. If you really know how to build your trash really fast, a one cost blocker is really something. So it really helps you prolong the game, where prolong the game and having a healthy life going into curve 10. But if this is not your priority in summoning, and I think if you have the upper hand and the right curve trajectory play, yeah, you can just use this to discard using Emo, so you can get the draw 1. But yeah, just imagine in the late game, you summon Goroseiken, that you have 5 established boards, so you attack with Nasjuro. So you attack with Nasjuro, so you use this. So yeah, you have like technically 3 blockers and counters in hand. So just imagine you're in a freaking brick wall. So how will they push through? Yeah, that's the reason behind it. But it's up to you guys, because Emo is a very flexible deck. So just be cautious, because there are only limited slots here that you can put. So because your priority here is filtering out your deck with Celestial Dragon, so there are only few slots that you can modify here, because I think Emo deck is a deck with a fixed core. You can't just alter too much, or else it will ruin your consistency. So yeah, I think you can replace this with Sabo or something else. Depends on you. Sometimes I see Perona. Sometimes they just play pure Celestial Dragons build. Next we have, I'm running for Gorosei 10. So yeah, if they tax beard you when you're up against red blue ace, if you don't have any Stussy, just summon this. Don't attack and just summon this. So on the next turn you have a 12k body on the board. But if you're unfortunate, the opponent, the red blue ace that you're up against, is running red rock. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. But yeah, the sacrifice there is they don't have the turn to summon any big white bear's body in their turn. But yeah, it doesn't have any like the protection of the Goroseis. Or if you have 7 or more cards on your trash, you can be removed by effects. That's the only downside. And next I'm running this guy, 2k counter. Who is this? Same Mogard. I don't know if that's a right pronunciation, but yeah, the only purpose of this card is 2k counter. And next we're running this card, so a very important core, so Shalria. So it trashes, look at the 3 cards of your deck and reveal 1 Celestial Dragon type other than itself. Then yeah, add in hand, and trash one card from your hand. So yeah, this is one of your core cards, guys, because it's one of your engines that gets you running in building up your trash. So yeah, this one card can give you like one, two, three. Okay, you add one, then you trash one card in hand. So yeah, this card alone can give you like 4 cards in the trash, because you're gonna trash one card in the hand, then you're gonna use your Imu's effect leader to draw one card. So yeah, overall this one card can give you 4 cards in the trash. So yeah, this is a mulligan that you need to keep on your opening if you want to build your trash pretty fast. And I'm running 2 Stussies, so this is a hard draw. So mainly this is for red blue ace. So yeah, if you have the window to summon this, if they have like a tax beard or they have, you know, the blocker, you can like shotgun them with this. And yeah, next is I'm running for the 5 elders are at your service. So this is also one of your core cards engine in your deck. So just imagine you use this first. So yeah, if I have these 2 cards in the hand, I use this first, the event card, before using this. You know, kinda habit. So yeah, just imagine you use this. So this is like 3 trash. So 3 and this, so that's 7 cards in the trash. Guaranteed, guys. So this is like the heaven mulligan to keep in the hand as you're opening. Okay. And next I'm running 3 of these. What's this card? The words, why are the event cards names are so freaking long? So the words equilibrium cannot be maintained forever. So yeah, I'm running this card at 3. So yeah, the only downside of this card is you can only use this on your leader, so you cannot use this on your characters, and it only provides a 3k counter. So if you fought against an Imu player and use this on your on their character, oh my god, you just got bamboozled there. And next is one of the most powerful event counters in the game. I'm running for Never Existed, so it grants you plus 4k. So this the buff applies to characters as well. Right. Wait, does it apply to any type of character? If your leader Imu up to one of your leader character. Oh yeah, it applies to any character, even if they are not Celestial Dragon. Yeah, plus 4k. And its hidden effect is activate main. You may rest one of your Dawn cards if your leader is Imu. KO up to one of your opponent's stages with a cost of 7. So this card is designed to fight against mirror, guys. So if your opponent decides in the mirror to place this stage, you just freaking use the main effect to KO that. So that's removed. So that's why I never use this stage if you're up against a mirror match, because that will just get removed by this event counter. Alright, so yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Next we are running, who is this guy? We're running Warcury. So Warcury is a blocker. And guys, please be cautious at your opponent's trash when they are playing Imu, because this card needs to have 7 cards in the trash for it to become a blocker. If their trash is like freaking like 7 or less, and they used to use this for blocking, yeah, that's freaking bamboozled. You just got bamboozled there again. So yeah, this card will not become a blocker if they have if they don't have 7 or more cards in the trash. Yep. But the effect where it draws 1 card on KO, yeah, that still applies. But the only condition here is you need to have 7 or more cards in the trash for this card to become a blower. So yeah, be cautious, guys, on your opponent's trash count. And next, we have our core character here, which is Saturn. So Saturn adds 5 Elders type. So that's the only thing that it adds. So it can add all the Goroseis and the events. It cannot add the Celestial Dragons like Shalria and the Mosgard. And yeah, it cannot add the stages as well because they are Mary Joyce. Alright. So yeah. And next we're running for what's this? Nazjuro. So we're running Nazjuro, so also one of our, core characters when it comes to pressuring our opponent's field. So yeah, again, be cautious, guys, because if your opponent doesn't have 7 or more cards in the trash, this card will not become a rush. And when attacking the minus 2k, your opponent Imu needs to have 10 or more cards in the trash for the minus 2k to apply. So yeah, that's the thing that you need to keep in note, guys. To prevent any illegal plays when playing this deck, or if you're up against an Imu player. Right. And next, we're running for Jupiter 2-way counter. So yeah, in total, my deck is only running 8 2-way counters, and I'm running 4 never existed and 3 equilibrium cannot be maintained forever. And the thing about Jupiter, guys, is okay, never more than the pressure. Yeah, you need to have 7 or more cards in the trash for the plus or the amplify effect to apply the 7k base power. So if they don't have 7 or more cards in the trash, the buff will not apply. Okay. And lastly, I'm running 4 Mars. So yeah. Same with Warcury. Your opponent needs to have 7 or more. Imu needs to have 7 or more cards in the trash for this card to gain blocker. In on play, trash 1 card for your hand and KO up to one of your opponent's character with a base cost of 5 or less. Alright, so sugar and spice and everything nice once all of them are in the field. Yeah. The perfect abomination field. KO, 2k count, base power buff, so all of them will become 7k. A rush that has a debuff of 2k. A searcher where you're going to search for event cards, counters in the late game. So yeah, a blocker that gives you 1 row. So you have 2 blockers, offense, base power, and searchers. Yeah. Sugar and spice, everything nice. Yeah, the perfect Eldermans. Oh yeah, the light, the glaring. Sorry guys, the glaring. You can see the glare. Oh yeah, there you go. Sugar and spice and everything. The glare. There you go. So yeah, that's the whole deck profile, guys. So yeah, hopefully this deck will still be relevant in the upcoming formats because I really enjoy playing this deck, guys. The only downside that I feel about this deck is when you're up against mirror matches, because it's a really tedious matchup. It's like a freaking chess. Whoever makes the mistake first loses the game. So yeah, that's the whole deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoy. So if you have any feedbacks or suggestion, feel free to comment down below and I will be reading them. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. That will really help me a lot. So yeah, this is 6 and 7, guys, and see you on the next one. Thanks.